people that they're not stupid people. They're just not trained, and we need to give them the training and the information and the knowledge, because I believe that most people want to have a good life and they want to have a better life for their children, and we need to show them how to do that so that they can then contribute themselves to society. So each one of these people with their own business would then be writing free software, which helps other people, extend their business, and it continues to multiply. I believe that this particular project could create between 2 and 3 million new high-tech jobs inside of Brazil, and then another 2 or 3 million high-tech jobs inside of the rest of Latin America. So this is a project that we're doing, and I regularly go around to companies like insurance companies and show them how they can cut the price of insurance, make it lower so more people can afford insurance, and they make even more profit for themselves. But they need to understand that insurance is a commodity, and they don't compete with every level of that commodity. They need to figure out why people buy insurance from them instead of from somebody else. And once they've done that, that's the place they should be concentrating their efforts. Everything else, they should be cooperating with each other. Now, someday I'm going to be able to teach this to governments, but that's a much harder thing than teaching it to insurance companies.
What else can we do with open source? Which territory can we take that has not been taken?
Well, there's lots of places it hasn't been taken, and I think that what people need to do is to think about places that the same principles can apply. I mean, we've always talked about collaboration, working together, and things like that. But what we have to do is understand that the world is different than it was 300 years ago. We're no longer going around in sailing ships and things like that. And maybe it's time that we take a look at capitalism. I believe very strongly in capitalism, but I believe that unbridled capitalism is as bad or worse than unbridled communism. And so what we need to do is we need to take a look at what happens when you have a free exchange of information and billions of people can actually contribute to the solutions that we're looking for. And one of the reasons why I like free software is that I'm not so egotistical to think that the next Albert Einstein of computer science is going to come from the United States. They could come from Colombia, or Venezuela, or China, or India, or maybe as unlikely a place as Helsinki, Finland. So I think that with free software and open collaboration, these people can rise to the top. We can see them, they'll be visible. And then we'll be able to tap their resources as well as the resources of everybody else to solve some of these problems we've got in the world.
Perfect, sir. Thank you so much. You're a huge inspiration.
Very nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Take it easy.